Hey guys, Garrulous Monitoring here. So I just did an hour of studying flashcards on Anki. It's a free flashcard software for those of you who aren't familiar with it. Um, I've uh, I've reviewed about 27 cards in the last hour. Part of the reason I've only done so few is because the way I've been doing my flashcards has changed over time. Because what I used to do is I used to learn through through words. So I'd look at the word on the front, and then I'd have the English translation on the back of the card. But then I realized that wasn't particularly efficient, and so what I decided to do instead is I looked around and tried to find ways that make learning information easier. And I came across a guy who wrote an article talking about memory athletes, and apparently there's an international competition that is a memory competition. And the way that all of these memory athletes compete is they learn information through pictures and made up stories associated with those things. So, for example, if you take a deck of cards and you put it and then you flip a card and you look at them, um, then you make up a story with those cards. And so, likewise, I've adopted that idea and started using it with my flashcard software. But the problem is, not all of my most of my words don't have pictures associated with them. So I'm having to add pictures to all of them, and I get them off of Google since there's no worry about copyright infringement, since I'm not selling it and I'm not sharing it with anybody else. That's just for private use. So that's a really nifty thing to do. So that's how I learn my vocabulary. So just to give you guys some tips on how you can use Anki if you ever decide to learn a language. But that's how that goes. So now I'm going to do building websites for about 10 minutes, and I'll let you guys know what I learned.